What's up, everybody? Welcome to Underground Crypto Deep Dive Show. I am glad to be here. Saturday. Where's all my people at? See, Melissa's here. Struggle Heart's here. Who's all here with me? Throw something in the chat. And here we are at the 4-hour chart, and I'm on screen. Perfect. We are ready to go. So let's talk about this a little bit. Of course, tonight we are talking about the on-chain market, right? It's kind of the Saturday as the wrap-up of the series. I think it's been an awesome series. We covered a lot of things. Coinbase, Kraken, Robinhood. We covered even Gemini getting in the game, all kinds of things about tokenization, you name it. And I think that this is a very important topic moving forward. But I'll just have to let time speak for me, right? Because crypto is not just creating assets anymore. It's trying to rebuild what they actually trade on, like the rails. And that's what I really want to get through to you. You know, we started with those tokenized stocks, about how they move on the blockchain rails 24/7, something that traditional markets haven't ever really had. We pivoted to prediction markets. We talked about how prediction markets were extremely important. Wednesday, we talked about AI agents and how that software becoming a market participant, basically being a part of economics. AI agents just literally being a part of the online economy. Thursday, we zoomed out to the crypto exchanges, and that had been a lot of fun. Friday, we really zoomed in on Robinhood Chain because it's been doing well. You saw Cash Cat did like 150 million% gain. It's hard to even fathom that. And that's probably from the very, 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 very bottom. But even if you got 50 million% gain, I'm sure you were not crying or complaining. So that showed us what can happen to mainstream finance apps when they launch on Ethereum compatible layer 2s, right? Because Robinhood is a layer 2 just like Base. They're really following the same playbook here. And the quote of the day is, everything is worth what its purchaser will pay for it. Meaning the value, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Now, what do we got going on here for this 4-hour chart? Let me make sure I got my stuff up so I can see what's going on in this chat. Hopefully people kind of come in. Saturday night we don't stream till 10 p.m. so I guess we'll just see how everybody's feeling at that point, right? So 4 hours still above the 200-day moving average. I mean, it's hard not to kind of see this M pattern. And I mean, is it going to be more of a shoulder head and then maybe get another shoulder? What do we have going on here on the 4 hour? Basically, what I like is you're above the 21, right? You're flagging out. Kind of came down, touched the 21, 4 hour 21 here, and you're above the 200. So we got that point of liquidity on the VRVP here. Probably can't see it. I'm probably in the way. See, I'll move it up. There you go. See it here? Got this point of liquidity, which is basically your 200, right? And then we're up here at this liquidity node right here, which is pretty good. And can we hold it? Really, if we could stay above this 21, I mean, that would be super bullish. Let's look at the 1 hour real quick. Kind of the same jazz, right? Above the 200 at a high node. We got another node under us in the VRVP. Again, it's all made up of the patterns. The more I zoom out, the more it changes. But they're also very much points of liquidity are going to matter as you go back. Anyways, it's your support and resistance, you know, for lack of better words. Most people know it that way. But I like to stay zoomed out on that 4 hour. How's everybody feeling? What do you guys think about this? So before we go any further, let's check out a few things like Lab. Lab has not recovered at all. Just keeping an eye on it. I don't own any, so I'm not really tripping here. Seemed like they were trying to save face and burn. It burned like 2%. I was like, for how hard you crash and everything that's going on, I would go try to burn maybe 20% because then it might be meaningful. I don't know. Kind of a big deal. We got M, which is Meme Core. Meme Core bottomed out pretty low, right? Went as low as like, yeah, I was going to say it went lower than $1.14. It went to, yeah, it went to like $1.08. And then it pumped like all the way back to $1.58. Then a low of $1.14. and then back up to $1.41. And now we're chilling. I don't like that the 15-minute is below. It's 200. 1 hour, clearly, look at that curve. Oof. Meme Corp, I don't own a ton of it. I bought $100 of it at like $1.13, way before it pumped to like $3 and whatnot. Way down here, right? Somewhere around right here. And we ran all the way. That's on the wrong chart. I was like $1.82. No, we went much higher than that, right? We went all the way up here to $4.80. So it's been a ride. Does that look like a cup and handle? Does that look like it's doing this? Are we about to blast off? I guess if the whole market moves, there's a good chance people speculate on meme core. You know, can we get back to that 400, the 4 hour 200-day moving average? I don't know why all the time I'll say the 400 instead of the 200-day moving average, because we're on the 4 hour chart. It messes me up. All right, let me do our what you may not know segment before we get over to those crypto bubbles, right? So you may not know this, but the everything market is not just a theory anymore. This all-in-one app kind of market, right? Pieces of it are already showing up across the market. Routers reported that the US SEC is preparing a policy path that could allow crypto companies to offer blockchain-based tokenized stocks, and tokenized public stocks has already grown to more than $6.4 billion in market value. We saw a lot of this get some popularity with Tesla. And so we've talked about this. We're just recapping. But you may not know that prediction markets are also becoming a major part of the shift. CoinDesk reported that prediction market trading volume rose more than 300% in 2025 to $63.5 billion. Described the sector as one of crypto's fastest growing areas. Definitely is. And I mean, when it comes to prediction markets, that was kind of a win for crypto. You know, that really started, I believe, with Polymarket, which very much started in cryptocurrency and not outside of it. So that brought a lot of attention over to the crypto market in a time where I don't think we were getting that much attention. Kalshi is pushing the derivative side even further. Routers reported that Kalshi is in talks with the regulators. We've talked about this before, expanding perpetual futures into metals and foreign exchanges, energy, indexes, individual stocks, and crypto perps. Reached $16 billion in trading and volume since launch. Then we come in with Robinhood is pushing the DeFi side. Robinhood announced its public launch of Robinhood Chain. I believe it was on July 1st. Built with Arbitrum technology, right? I believe they teamed up, partnered with Arbitrum, along with stock tokens, agentic trading, DeFi products that they're integrating with their chain. I don't think that their chain means decentralized, right? They have control over that chain, right? It may be on chain, but that doesn't mean that it carries perfectly the ethos of like decentralization. AI agents are pushing the participant side. They're participating in the economy, and it's going to matter the more that they come in and the more people have access to them. CoinDesk reported that Key Rock estimated AI agents settled over 73 million across 176 million transactions. So 73 million in AI agents. That's a decent chunk, and I think that's just going to continue to grow. So the trend converging into market structure is why we had to cover this week and talk about it. Let's get over those crypto bubbles. I know that's what you guys want to see. You want to see those crypto bubbles so you know we're really kicking off this stream. And Saturday, like I always say, is kind of a good mix between a DeFi Friday and our regular stream. The one thing that's interesting to me is how much fun the stream was yesterday. Who was with us yesterday and who had a good time on the stream yesterday? Yesterday was a lot of fun. We found this project. I've still been messing with it. I was actually mining when we hit one of these Solana mother loads, and I got a little decent bit, right? Now I've got my Twitter linked here. I think I did that on stream last night. I don't know why it says connect. I'm clearly connected, but that's okay. I am participating in this rush. I'm trying to hit this rush. If I hit it, it's like $164. I want it. I got 4 I got 4 shovels. I'm in there. But anyways, we'll get back to that later. We'll talk about that later. But I had a lot of fun yesterday doing all of that. So, Beat is down 13.7%. Meme Core down 5.8%. Let's toggle our 1 through 1,000 real quick here. And take a look. Looks like everything pretty flat. Nothing crazy to report on a Saturday night. So, we'll probably get through this part pretty quickly. The XE up 5%. Aave, Arbitrum. Wonder if Arbitrum is benefiting from Robinhood doing well or just being new and hype. Lab getting hurt pretty bad. It went from like being in the top 100 to now it's number 153. Good chance this thing doesn't come back. You might just hear like a rumor of it here and there, but I'd be very surprised if it comes back. Build On has been very volatile lately. Build On in the World Liberty Finance ecosystem, very much about building with that USD1, right? And there's been big news around it. Maybe they're just not the chosen project. I don't know. Ultima up 12%. Xano up 11%. I know that Prime Minister says that he likes Xano. And let's drop to 2 to 300 here. What is this? Threshold Network. I believe I've heard of this. It's up 58% on the day. Let's go to the year. Oh, they've been around for. Doesn't really tell me there. We'll find it somewhere else. On the year, they're down 67%, but on the day, it's up 60%. Billions Network's up. This is Quack AI. NPC, Baby Doge. I mean, again, when we toggle this 1 through 1,000, there's not a whole lot of real exciting stuff going on there. Do our price rundown. And again, throw something in the chat if you're here. I would love to know who's here with me tonight on a Saturday night. If it's crickets, it might be a quick stream. Everybody got something to do on a Saturday night. Certainly doesn't hurt my feelings. Everybody's got a life to live, right? All right, where are we at? $64,047. 2.26 trillion. Market cap down 0.8%. All of crypto here. Ethereum, 1,800. Glad to see it reclaim 1,800, but just barely, so hopefully it can hold it. BNB, $573. XRP is $1.10. Solana, 76 bucks. Hyperliquid, $67. Dogecoin, pretty flat, 7 cents. Zcash, 512, up 11.7%. Keep a watch for that Zcash. XLM, 18 cents, 18.5 cents. Cardano, 16.5 cents. Monero, $323. All of those down. Actually, Cardano falling about 13.5%. They called it a rally. I don't know. Didn't really feel like a rally for Cardano to me, but I guess when price doesn't move for so long, anything feels like a rally, right? Chainlink, $7.96. Canton Network, 13.5 cents. Again, I don't think that we're out of the woods as far as being in the bottom of a bear market. We have a little bit of excitement. I don't think this is the very bottom. I think there might be a little lower to go at some point. Could be news triggered. Who knows? I don't think we're out of the woods for a while, maybe in the next year. But regardless, historically, I believe we should bottom in this market between October and December. And that's not too far away, honestly. So when you've been in crypto a good chunk of time, that's really not far away. That feels like it's in a week or two. Gram is $1.66, commonly known as ton coin. I don't know when we get to stop saying that. The XE is 38 bucks. It has been doing really well. USDG, I'll just keep pointing out that is Robinhood ecosystem stuff. SWE, 72 cents. I bought a very small amount, but I did increase my bags of SWE a little bit when I was under my average buy here for SWE. HBAR getting close to 7 cents, and that's pretty much all there is to report here. Matter of fact, we won't even really be reporting on Meme Core anymore. It's $1.27. That thing's gonna have to kind of prove itself from here on out before we worry too much about it. Let's run the highlights. Let me see what's going on in this chat. Crickets tonight. All right, it's Saturday. Oh, you know what? Isn't the fight going on? That's what it is. I didn't think about that. the Conor McGregor fights tonight, isn't it? That the whole internet's watching Conor McGregor. And I'm on here talking about crypto. That sounds about like what I would be doing, to be honest with you. So we got Hoodie. Where's Prime Minister? I need to talk to you. Hoodie is on Robinhood. Somehow we missed this one. I've been in the trenches with Prime Minister. We've been cooking. We, Pumped Up Fun, you're probably familiar with a few of these different places where people launch meme coins. Now you got Robinhood, and it's a little bit less chaotic at first. That probably won't last that long. But now we're going to be able to kind of watch and see what blows up. Was Cash Cat a one-off thing? Are they going to be able to do it again and again? That is the question. And yeah, Hoodie. Already up 1,841%. 1,800%, let's call it, right? See what it's done in the last 24 hours. All right. Now I'm wondering if I messed something up in my settings. All right. Let me keep that to myself. So Hoodie is doing well over in the Robinhood ecosystem. Cash Cat is somewhat ridiculous. I'm really surprised that nobody's kind of pulled the plug on it. Hasn't dropped on anybody. I don't know who's behind Cash Cat. What is this? 173 million%. It is hard to even conceptualize that. And Lab is down almost 100%. So pretty crazy. Aave, Ethereum. Struggerheart says, what's good? What's up, man? How you doing? I think everybody on the internet is watching fights tonight. So I think it's just me and you, maybe Melissa, and hopefully the Prime Minister of Japan comes on in. I'm going to message him about Hoodie real quick. See what he says about Hoodie, because we're trying to catch some of those gains. I got 3 Robinhood coins that I'm holding. One that I probably bought a little bit too much of. We're going to see what happens. Matter of fact, I'll bring it up, because if the Cash Cat can do well, can Cash Kitten catch some waves? So far, not exactly. We've been as high as like 140, 138K. I was in it. I really should have took profits there, and I didn't. And now we've just been sideways for forever. We can't get above 30K, even though actually I think we just cracked 30K and then lost it immediately. Anyways, super small coins. I'm not telling you to do anything with your money. I put probably about $70 so far in this, and I really shouldn't have put that much money in it. I'll be 100% transparent about that. But anyways, before we had Cash Cat running, we had the Black Bull Ansem, and it did a lot of numbers. It looks like it's on the way down. Liquidity's flowing out of it. Space and Time, that's an interesting one. I don't remember seeing that in a while. Pi Network, Virtuals, Graham, Stellar, Cardano, XLM, if you will. Aerodrome, always love to see that trending, and Uniswap. Sometimes these are indicators of coins that will be pumping good in the next couple of days. It is, of course, Saturday, so you take that with a grain of salt. Weekends can be very low volatility. Attention can be other places. You have UFC fights tonight and stuff, and that just is what it is. Who's all here? I see a few people rolling in. Smash that like button for me, and drop something in the comments so I know that you're with us. I do think everybody is kind of watching the fights tonight, which is cool. I would be on here instead of watching the fights, because I just got to stay up to date on crypto. Been having a lot of fun. Again, Prime Minister, who's in our group, learning a lot about the trenches and just finding really cool projects. I mean, I got to brag on this project a little bit. This project's cool. You can see I am the current leader here on this. I'm trying to hit this jackpot, 164. I've been learning a lot about it, been mining over here. Look at this. This motherload of Godel coins is worth, $8,500. And these are 2 separate jackpots. It's been a lot of fun. The community over here is awesome. You apparently can't chat. Can't chat over here unless you have 10 soul in volume, which is pretty crazy. But I guess that keeps the shills the heck out of here, huh? Anyways, so I'm mining and I'm participating in the rush. I didn't really think about it, but I think the fights might have a lot of people distracted and not in here. Hopefully I hit this. Would be pretty cool. So what happens is after 1 minute, it's going to roll a random number, random generated number, provably fair, which I like. And then if it hits the number 999, it'll pay out. See, it hit 894. So it didn't pay anything out. It needs to hit 999 to pay out. And I'm just chilling in here. I got to keep an eye on it every once in a while. Anyways, Fear and Greed Index at 26, which is respectable. Blues Guy. What's up, Blues Guy? Says something went wrong with my stream. Throw something in the chat if you can see me. If you know that I'm here. If you can hear the sound of my voice. Everything looks good on my side. I don't know why on my phone it's saying that we're not there. Interesting. All right, it looks good. I get nervous. It says something went wrong. All right, it's got me back on there. What's up, Blues Guy? How you doing, man? Hey, Blues Guy, we're finding some cool stuff. Strega Heart said 999. For a minute, I thought you were telling me it hit 999. I got all excited. You got me for like a half a second there. Good job. And so here, I'll show you. When this thing runs down, we're going to get a random number. Earlier, I thought I had it. It hit 998. And I really, for a minute, thought we had it. And we don't. But that's okay. Hopefully, I can stay on top. If somebody buys a shovel, it'll kick me off. And they've been letting me sit on here for a minute. Very nice of them. Great community, by the way. They were tipping me Godel the other night. Godel's worth like $2 a piece. I think they tipped me like over $10 worth of Godel. That was really cool. I haven't really had anybody be that generous right away like that. That's crazy. Anyways, 26, Fear and Greed Index. It's a good sign. We're out of extreme fear, but I wouldn't get excited. It's by 1 tick, right? We're 1 point out of extreme fear and just in, regular vanilla fear. If you're into that kind of thing. Cash Cat up another 31%. Cash Cat crazy, 212 million. Again, Robinhood made a serious chain to bring Wall Street on chain. And crypto was like, let's make cat memes, let's go. And that's what they did. So we got Atleta Network. Let's make this 20 and not 10. See what we got cooking over here. Saturday night stream. Fights going on. Who knows how long I'll be streaming, right? Atleta Network. Threshold. Build on. Ribita by Virtuals, or we would know it as Tibber. Victoria VR has been around a really long time. I don't know what they're doing. I don't really know anything about that project. You have this Xpin network, only been around 0.9 years. We'll take a look at that. Elliptic, again, a lot of stuff being built for institutions, right? A lot of stuff being built for service and security, and Elliptic is no exception. It's in a funding round, so they're not out yet. It's blockchain analytics compliance platform for financial crime forensic and risk monitoring solutions for institutions, right? Very, very interesting stuff as far as it being heavily useful for an institution. To your everyday person, it's not going to matter much, but they raised $217 million, which tells me one thing. People believe that they're going to want that service. If they don't have a lot of competition, they'll have every institution as a customer, and they'll be crushing it, right? Vana. What is Vana? I gotta check. Okay, 601. Struggle Heart says, I didn't get any cat memes. I'll just have to miss out. I feel you. I bought Cash Kitten. I was hoping Cash Cat money would rotate. So far, it hasn't happened. Campsta in the house. What's up, Campsta? How you doing, man? So far, I haven't seen a lot of money rotate in it. And we're chilling. We dipped hard. I threw another like 25 bucks in because it was really low. And we'll see what happens. So, cat memes. I own 3 different memes on Robinhood. And we're going to see if some money can rotate out of Cash Cat and into these other coins. Doesn't take a whole lot. When you have 212 million and then you have some coins in the ecosystem that are like 30,000 market cap, like 4 or 5 million come out. Big difference. That can mean a lot. So we'll see what happens. Doesn't happen overnight, and it's the weekend with low volume. Vana is an EVM compatible blockchain for users. Why'd it do that to me? I was just trying to read it. Okay. It's a private user-owned data, EVM compatible layer 1 blockchain specifically created collective ownership of private digital assets used artificial intelligence system. Sounds pretty interesting. You do have a token. It's been as high as $1 billion. When did this thing come out? When did this thing come out? What you got going on tonight, Campsta? You watching the fights? Got it on the weekly. All right. Looks like this thing came out the 16th of December, 2024. And it's just been a race to the bottom. So we won't spend a lot of time on it. For whatever reason, it's trending a little bit. I don't know why that is. The Innovation Game. Been around 1.9 years. I've never heard of that. We're going to have to check that out. TIG is the network of algorithmic breakthroughs. I'm not really sure what that means, but I hope they're breaking through all the algorithms. 30 million in market cap, 61. It's down about 50%. It's at $1. That's all we need to know right now. Gauntlet, we touched on 169.6 million. Gauntlet is a quantitative risk management platform providing financial simulation and perimeter optimization infrastructure for DeFi protocols. They could have threw at least 2 or 3 more big words in there. That would have really drove the point home. About 170 million raised so far. Pretty cool. Didn't know there was fights. I could be wrong. There might not be fights. I thought that Conor McGregor was fighting tonight. Maybe that's next weekend. What do I know? I'm not tapped into that world. I am focused on crypto in my resale business in the family. That's I don't know what else is going on, but I will try to watch it. Yeah, had a nice drop on ETH, but it bounced back and stopped me out. Are you still trying to short everything, Campsta? What are you going back and forth? Or are you just shorting stuff? At break even, yeah, run it again. There you go. In the wins, I've seen you hit some decent wins here lately. Cash, I mean, they might have been a few. It might have been last week. Cash, let's see. I don't know what Cash is. Cash is a stable coin. All right. And it's 1-to-1 pegged. Moving on. Should have realized that by the price. Velvet Capital has been doing weird things with its price lately. Usually Bankroll lets me know. Yeah, has anybody seen Bankroll lately? I haven't seen Bankroll in forever. I mean, I did talk to him. I know kind of roughly what's going on for him. But it's been a while since I've seen him. Maybe he's popped into the Bankroll tab every once in a while. I haven't caught it. I had some small wins on hype longs today. There you go. Small wins compound. Nobody ever went broke paying the trader. That's that life revision. Velvet Capital is DeFi operating system designed to streamline on-chain portfolio management and asset creation. But it hasn't. I wanted to look at the chart. There we go. Here's the chart. That's it. Yeah, let's just go back to the daily. That makes sense. And it had a couple really big pumps. That's what I really know it from. I don't really know besides that. Didn't do a lot for a while. Had these 2 big pumps. First one to $1.86. Second one all new time high, $2.13. And then it's been pretty flat. Been as high as 865 million all-time high market cap, and it's only at 181. And that's really all there is to cover. Not a ton of new coins. A lot of things we already know. Theta Network, Anchor Network, Pudgy Penguins. We know those. So let me tell you a little story about crypto as we wrap up this week. I'm glad to hear that, though. Glad you got a few good wins. I haven't seen you much this week, so wanted to make sure you were doing all right. I was just thinking about you yesterday. I know you popped in here and there, but usually you chill and things. We found some really cool projects. Yesterday's stream was like 4.5 hours. 4 hours and 20 minutes. Who's counting, right? Anyways, wanted to make sure you were doing all right. For most of financial history, markets have been separated, right? Stocks traded in one place, crypto traded somewhere else, sports betting lived somewhere else, derivatives lived somewhere else. Everything was very separated. You get the idea. Real-world assets lived in legal paperwork, bankers, brokerage, and private systems. Everything had its own lane, its own app, its own rules, and now we are seeing a lot of this come all together. So, because once everything gets tradable, the world gets more liquid, but it also becomes far more complex. And I guess we could say that when things break, when one thing breaks, like a lot of stuff could break, right? And that could be problematic. Struggle Heart says Campsta made it back. He sure did. So the shift tonight is that we stop looking at these trends separately. I think that's over. Super app, Robinhood, Kraken. I think Coinbase really leading the charge, even though technically I guess Robinhood is a much bigger company. We'll see how much that matters. I think Coin why is my base is a much bigger and better provider. I'm trying to think of how I want to say that. They have a better relationship with their customer, I think, than Robinhood does. So I think that they'll be the winner, but they do have less money. My son had his birthday party today. Little bugger turned 5. Hey, congrats on that, man. That stuff is awesome. Took my kids to a children's museum today. It was pretty awesome. And they had a great time. So the shift tonight is what we have to stop looking at these trends separately. Tokenized stocks are not just about stocks anymore. They're about traditional assets moving on crypto rails, right? So it's not about the stocks as much as it's about the rails that move them. And that goes for a lot of different things in crypto. Prediction markets, same thing. The rails that move them is not just about a betting on events, right? It's not just about sports betting, what most people are very, familiar with. You could bet on the rain. You could bet on whatever. You could bet on who's going to be the next president in several years from now and just have that contract open. So they are about turning information, opinions, and future outcomes into tradable contracts. AI agents are not just chatbots. They're becoming software and economic actors. Robinhood Chain is not just another layer 2 built with Arbitrum technology. It is about mainstream finance apps building on-chain infrastructure that could bring tons of real, TradFi in to our markets for good and for bad. Crypto exchanges are not just exchanges anymore. They are trying to become fully financial platforms. I mean, Kraken trying to get a banking license over in Europe. Stablecoins are not just crypto dollars. They are more money rails underneath the system. And DeFi is not just for yield farming anymore. It's got lending, collateral, liquidity, settlements, and market logic. What's the payoff of all of this, right? I'm trying to move us through it quick because I know we've talked a lot about it. Melissa says, hello, everyone. Just got off work driving home. Ooh, somebody kicked me off. How dare they do that? We're going to have to buy another shovel here. Let's see how bad they want to fight about this. Let's see. So you guys get the idea. I don't want to talk that point too much because it's just a little repetitive. We've talked so much about it. We have everything basically coming on chain, and it's really heating up with Base and Robinhood, Gemini and Kraken, all at kind of what we'll look back and it'll be relatively close to the bottom of the market is a very interesting vibe. It's got me feeling pretty bullish. Not like mega bullish, but pretty bullish. So when I buy one shovel here, I will be back on top, and we will see if this person, if he wants to riff with me or not. If he's going to start like a shovel buying war or something like that. I hope not. I hope he doesn't try at all. I've been chilling on this for a minute. I hate to see somebody kind of come in here and sweep me. And then you earn a dividend off the shovels, which is pretty cool. So we'll come back and check on that in just a moment. And again, with our top gainers, top losers of the day, let's go ahead and do that. Now you got me wondering, are the fights on tonight? What night is Conor McGregor fighting? Is that today? Ultima 11.7%, Catio 8%, On Network 6.8%. Top losers. Top loser of the day is only like 7%. The day has been kind of sideways, right? Not a whole lot going on. Kind of feel it across the entire market. Let's go to dashboard and see what our ETF inflows are for today and revenue and all that jazz. Who's number one for revenue generation today? Man, making it difficult. They made it too small. Tron. Wow, Hyperliquid number 5. They were number 1 yesterday. They just have like these one-off days. Hyperliquid's usually number 1. They just have like these weird one-off days where like Tron will be number 1 and Hyperliquid will be like number 5. I don't know what that's about. Let's go to crypto ETFs. Let's see. Did he kick me off? Nah, he's letting me chill. I'm going for it. I want that. $166. I want my 2 SOL. Again, for anybody who's new, this project I'm liking a lot. The community is really great. Prime Minister showed it to me. I really appreciate it. It's been a while since I've been pretty psyched about a project. It's just a lot of fun to be involved with on a daily basis, and the people are cool. It's very niche. I'm gonna be honest, like I almost don't really want to talk about it because I almost don't want other people to know about it. And if you know me, you know I never get like that, and I'm not gonna get like that. But you know, the temptation is there a little bit. So let's look. This is for the 10th, which was yesterday. It would have been Thursday. Sol had 1.7 million inflow. Why is Bitcoin not even on there? That's weird. So we could just take this off, hit Bitcoin. So we have 51 million outflow, Wednesday 75. So we had some really big inflows, and then we just see a little bit of outflow here. It's a little over like 100. Warpaint says, yes, fight is on in about an hour on Paramount Plus, pre-fights now. I had a feeling engagement and just overall people coming through was a little low, so that must be what it is. Thank you, Warpaint. I appreciate you saying that. I've never seen that in the chat before. If you could smash that like button, I would appreciate that. And there is a link to our free Discord if you are into crypto and deep diving. It says, work hard, be kind, and amazing things will happen. Do your best, and the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, be better, do better. Gratitude. One of my favorite sayings, don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. That's what it's all about. How crazy would it be if that person kicked me off the leaderboard and then they just hit it like the next one? I would have been so upset. I've spent too much on shovels basically so far. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, throw 111 in the chat. I'll explain it to you. But I had spent so much on shovels lately that I kind of need to hit that round to recoup my money here. So it's going to become a battle. The motherload on this one is up to 8.6 thousand. And the Solana hit earlier. It's at $226, so it's low because it got hit. Everybody, I think, is over here chasing this, and it just keeps going, and it hasn't hit yet, hasn't popped. So I don't think a lot of people are really worried about the rush right now, and it's low, it's not high. You can see, I watched this person here hit, 1,100 last night. It's a nice payout, and I saw this. This guy is generous. He tipped me. He gave me a tip. And I saw why not me hit these earlier. I mean, somebody got 5.6 Solana just chilling in here. It's a really cool project. I really like what they're doing. I'm not going to sit on it all night. But like I said, fights are going on. Saturday's pretty chill. We ran through a lot of our normal information super fast. So we'll just be hanging out. And who knows, it might be more of a quick stream. With that being said, you know, I'm all about my community members. I'm all about my undergrounders, my people. So if there's something that you really would like me to talk about, feel free to let me know. Or look into, maybe not talk about so much. Maybe there's something you're just like, hey, what about this ecosystem? Or I have this idea, or this, that, or the other. Feel free to ask questions. And that could lead us to deep dive in some things. I don't understand. How am I missing plots? Oh, because I have 2 rares, but I need a bunch of fertilizer. Let's see what happens. See if we get some fertilizer. It could happen. Oh, not going to get it in the dailies. What'd I get? Bamboo. And then let's get our free item from the Atom Caster. This is Chainers for anybody who doesn't know, or you're watching it. Link in the description. Ah, see, this always happens. They give me fertilizer, but they give me legendary fertilizer. I need regular fertilizer. And what kind of game, you know, I don't want to call it economics. In what game economics am I like trying to get common fertilizer, and I have tons of legendary fertilizer and it's useless to me? Very strange. Let's hit that mini game, see what we get. I really want that 2 soul, so I think I'm gonna go after it. Hopefully I don't get burned buying a bunch of shovels, and hopefully I don't get distracted and somebody steal it out from under me, because at this point I'm committed. I got like 5 shovels. I spent too much. I really need it. Plus, it would be good if I could hit that and then get a screenshot and post it on social media. Maybe help project out a little bit, or I can post it again when I'm bigger. I'm just thinking out loud. Let's get our free item. We ran through all the stuff really quick. Today was very like sideways, nothing big going on. If you wanted to go watch the fights, tonight is a good night for it if you're heavy crypto, because there ain't a whole lot going on. If you're just running in, smash that like button. Throw something in the chat. Let me know you're here, hanging out on a Saturday night. Wonder if the Prime Minister ever replied to me about hoodie. I'll have to check that out. Those Robinhood coins, I feel like you're going to see it pop off. I think at some point you're really going to see money that was made like rotate out of CashCat and into other projects. Probably won't be over the weekend though, maybe next week. But then again, CashCat, although it ran up and it's at 200 million and stuff, it could run to $1 billion. Like, I don't know. What do I know? I guess it just depends on how many people are coming in to the ecosystem there. Just got to get these 1,000 points, and then we can move on here. Says McGregor. Yeah, are we gonna start? Taking bets. Who's got 1 soul on Conor McGregor getting washed? And I'm just kidding. I'm not actually betting on the fight. Don't take me seriously. Oh, we hit our 1,000, but it's so funny. Right when you hit 1,000, it's when the game actually has some action. That's where I'm always like, I guess I'll just crash out, but I need to see what's going on. Still on top over here. Come on, give me my free item. Be a bunch of fertilizer. Let's see what we got. It's fertilizer, but it's legendary. I was just complaining about that. All right. Moving on here. back to the farm. Gonna have to put those plots back down and put something in them. I do not have enough fertilizer to make that happen. I would really love to upgrade these, but I ain't got it. Struggle hard, you gonna be watching the fights, huh? And let's see, how much BNB have we got so far? 0.0046. I don't actually know how much that's worth. And where do we go from here? We're definitely in the underground hangout part of the show. It happened quick. Saturday streams could be long. I feel like it happens a lot. We do like a really long stream and then the next stream is like shorter. But it's not on purpose. It's not even because I'm tired. It's just because there was a lot going on yesterday, and then it just doesn't feel like there's a lot going on today. And the markets, I feel like, really reflect that, right? Oh, some sunflower land. Again, Saturday is a combination of your DeFi Friday and our regular show. I need more seeds. Restock those. Still on top. Things got a little bit of time here. Let's see, did Panzer Dogs ever fix itself here? I don't think so. I think Panzer Dogs might be cooked forever. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's doing anything. This coin was absolutely cooking earlier. Back to 121. Look at that thing pop. I bought a whole $10 of this at 63,000, which would have been right about here. Somewhere in here is where I bought. So let's take a look at it. What are we up? Percent wise, let's hit that 63,000 kind of perfectly. So I'm almost up 100%. And when we hit 100%, we'll sell half the bag. We'll get our money back. And then we got a free moon bag. And we just let that rock, right? That is the strats that I'm learning. Cash Cat. Can't get above 30K. And there's one other one that I'm looking at. These are all Robinhood coins, if anybody's wondering why the heck I'm looking at these, because Robinhood ecosystem just kicking off. Of course, people are pumping coins. This one I bought, again, like $10 worth at like 500K. This is, you know, Tenov, I guess, is the guy who owns Robinhood. So we got those up. We're watching. Still nobody's really kicked me off of here. What's going on with the mine? Can't believe this motherload is almost worth $9,000, just this Collateral one. And we've been mining on here. Like, if you look at my wallet, oh, that's the wrong thing. Ooh, 900. Only 99 away, right? So close. You can even come in here and view profile. You can see what you hit in every round of the miner. How much you got in your overall portfolio. How much, GOTL you have. I got about $20 worth that I've mined so far. Cool stuff. And I'll keep showing it off here and there. And we shall maybe go hit a mini game. Let's play this game because I'm like infamously terrible at this game. It's probably fun to just watch me fail. Come on, that's a lot of chickens. They just throw random obstacles in your way a lot of time. Trying to not get into the corners and things where they get me. Somehow I'm always forever running into my own chicken parade, if you will. They want me to get to 30. I don't know if I can do that. Oh, wow. They cooked me. They just threw a random item in front of me at the last second. The distance between things really throws me off. It's like you think you're far enough away from it, but you're not. They still get you. Back to the farm. Oh, 997. The defeat. It stings. Look how close that is. Oh, I almost just won 2 soul. But I didn't. And that's all that matters. And when you didn't win, it might as well be 1. I might as well have rolled a 3. Because not winning is not winning. Mining went back up. It was under 10%. Now it's back up to like 20. Back to the rush. Alright guys, where do we go from here? I got some common wire. Maybe some Fogo fishing. Here we are. It's a good thing I looked because it wasn't running. Says I saw that. Such disrespect. I know. It hit 998 earlier. It really did. It hit 998 and I was like, I had it on my phone, so like it looked really small, like it was tiny, and I thought I hit it. I didn't start celebrating. Like, it wasn't that bad. I didn't start celebrating, but I was just about to, and I was like, is that an 8? Oh man. So now we've hit 997 and 998. Pretty incredible that you could get that close that many times. And I'm kind of in it to win it at this point. I've spent too many shovels. Like I said, I'm chilling in here. I gotta hit this. Especially I want to get a screenshot of it so I can put it on social media, all for the clout. Just kidding. I just really want the actual money. It's cool if y'all want to go watch the fights. I'm probably going to hop off in a minute. Just didn't want to let everybody down. You know, if I would have got on here and there was everybody all riled up, we'd be chilling all night. You know how it goes. And I don't stream tomorrow, at least not typically. Monday, I got a video for you guys coming out about Robinhood. If you've been with me, you're probably going to recognize a lot of the information. In the video, I talk about the 3 things that I'm kind of looking for in Robinhood as we move forward. I've played this so many times. I just found out that you can spin the board. I don't know how that helps me, but I'm all for it. Can we move this all the way across? Nope, we sure can't. How much mining do we have left over here? 130 rounds. Hopefully we can hit this motherload in 130 rounds. I could just stream and leave this up, right? Seems a little too repetitive. Do we pull up Maddle? I haven't looked at Maddle in forever. Well, we pulled it up the other day, but before that, it had been a really long time. I know it's way down here. I should just scroll really hard. Where are we at? There it is, Maddle.fun. Come on, this is the one. Let's make it happen. We're gonna manifest. This is it. Right now, it's gonna happen. We're gonna hit this 2 soul jackpot. All right, I tried. We're going to play like a super round because I can't stand to play too many rounds of this thing. Let's see. Do we go? Oh, somebody turned the lights off? That's terrible. Like, that's literally insane. I don't even know how you would win like that. So they're going to like make it like you're in the dark. Why is hard mode worth 4,000 points, but cursed is only worth 1,500 points? That's weird. Alright, let's run hard mode. Let's choose our character. I already know who I'm going to run. I'm going to put the 3x multiplier in there. It takes all the energy. So if I die quickly on this, it's over, and I can just move on with my life. Which I am okay with. And it's all about getting the right upgrades. If we don't get the right upgrades, we'll be cooked. We need some damage, we need some speed, and we need multiple projectiles. If we don't get multiple projectiles, we will also be cooked. Dang, I can hear my baby girl out there. She is not happy. See, that's what I'm saying. They give you these upgrades. This is garbage. Like, this is absolute garbage here. What kind of upgrades are these? A shuriken, I don't need that. An orbital axe, don't need that. Bigger loot, probably worth more to me than anything else, honestly. So I can get some more upgrades. Oh, I see a chest. Early game chest can be a big deal because I need that health. So we get damage and a projectile. I'll take that. That's like 2 upgrades in 1. Why he said nothing makes sense, LOL. What kind of nothing? Like your kind of nothing or my kind of nothing? We do have this on hard mode, so if I look like a noob, that's why. Do I normally just leave it on super easy so I look like a genius? Maybe. I might. I don't want to go with this AoE here. It seems like the better option. Probably should have gone with armor. Getting terrible upgrades. Maybe that's what makes it hard. They give you just garbage upgrades. I feel like this is such a throwback. We used to mess with this often, and it's been a while. Definitely got a large AoE, though. Let's go more damage, because that's what we need. I'm about to get killed. Now we're out of health. Come on, we could do it. We could beat this on hard mode. Alright, we need all of that. Yes. Ooh. Ooh, I'm going to go with this, but I should have gone with speed. I feel it. I feel like we should have gone with speed. Because I'm feeling really slow. That boss comes out. You can't get out of his way. He just cooks you. This is going better than expected. Yeah, that's what we need. High damage hits through the mobs. Finally got some more health. Oh, there he goes. He's probably going to whoop me here. Let's do the damage increase. Oh, man, he got me too. Panicking. All right, cool. I need a break. Says nothing makes sense, LOL. All right, all right. Still on top here, still the current leader. This is my round. I can feel it. I want my 166 bucks. My watch is trying to answer the question of why everything is meaningless. Siri's, I don't think Siri has the answers. Like, why is my watch talking to me? Okay, so we increase some damage. There's a green one. We're gonna need that. Oof. I feel like the boss is definitely gonna hit me and take me out. At least I got high damage if I don't got speed. At least he can't chase me around for forever. Dang, that was close. Out of here. Collecting so many gems. Where's my level up? Lifesteal. Gonna need that lifesteal. Come on, speed upgrade. Where you at? Why is it when I get on stream, I'm like instantly super hungry? Every time. I literally even tried to eat a little something before the stream and I was like, I can't. I'm not even hungry. I had like maybe 8-10 pieces of watermelon. Oof, almost got caught in there. More damage. Did we take the boss out yet? We must have. Ooh, they almost got me with those little portals. I don't know what's the remedy for those little portals they shoot at you. Yeah, let's go with that recovery health. It is getting risky in here, and it doesn't look like we're getting any speed anytime soon. Oh, and there's the final boss. We're cooked. Get to the final boss with no speed. So cooked. Oh, we got caught in the portal. It's literally perfect. Come on, speed upgrade. Bro, he is so fast. I can't even get away from him. This is crazy. And no speed upgrade. Come on now. The latency was a while back. It was get random upgrades I don't need. Yeah. Come on now. Alright, just checking on that. I don't even know what to get. I guess recovery health over time, because if he hits me one time, like, I'm done. See, sometimes you can use the boss to open the chest. And my only strat to put distance between me, ooh, I hate when they bounce the other guys into you, is that when he goes one way, I gotta like immediately run the opposite way to try to put some distance. Come on now. And of course it's late in the game, like XP means nothing. Ooh, I need that. Come on now. There's a ray of hope. Where's speed? No speed. I guess we're increasing damage. Still no speed. Where's the speed? We just got 3 upgrades in a row and there's no speed. All right, I think we're on our last legs. I picked up another health. The anxiety, the blood is pumping. If those little random orbs hit me, I'm so cooked. Okay, I definitely needed this health though. Oh, can't use that one. Maybe we'll stay close to that one. Oh, he's got me. Oh, he got me. Garbage. That's what I'm saying. Absolute garbage. Just remembered why I think that game is absolute trash. Because it is absolute trash. It's not like... It's the crutch of DeFi gaming. It's not fun. Like, that game is like everything but actually fun to play. So if you're thinking about getting into Mattel heavily, which I know you weren't because I don't know why you would be. Probably have no idea what that game even is. Highly recommend staying away from it. Now I'm just kind of flipping between things, watching it. 148. All right, I guess I got to go sell half of this. Every time I don't, I really regret it. So I'm over here blanking on how to even do that. I think I got to go to Uniswap. I wish Prime Minister was here. He'd be so proud of me. I'm doing the right thing. We're taking profits, even though I feel like I should just let it run. But we doubled our money. We need to take profits here. What do I take profits into, though? My $10 is 25 bucks. I think it was like $11 that I actually did. All right, so let's make this like USDG. I guess I could just go into USDG, right? That's fair. Let's say we wanted to do 10 bucks. Then we flip it. And then I get the right amount here. That doesn't seem like the right amount here. That doesn't say. All right, 50%. Let's just split it. All right, I'm confused. Max. Why does it say $10 on this side but $24 on that side? Bro, what is going on? Anybody good at math? Pretty sure 50%. And these numbers should match. There we go. All right. And we're going to swap out of it. And I double my money. And I'm not logged into MetaMask. Let's go. Nothing wrong with taking profits. Yeah. And then you wake up tomorrow and this thing is at like, 78 million and you're like, I should have kept that $12, probably worth like 300 grand. You're just like, but it's like a one-off thing. It isn't going to be every time. Let's see what shows up under tokens. Did it do it? Why do I feel like it didn't do it? That would be because it didn't do it. So confused. Yeah, and now it's down a little bit. I approved all the transactions and now I got like, let's see. No, I don't have any transactions I'm waiting on. Now we're down a little bit. Did I miss it? Things move fast in the trenches. That's what I'm coming to learn here. I mean, I'm still up double. I'm still gonna rotate out of this. Let's hit 50. Maybe, but you always gotta look at liquidity. You may not be able to get that full amount to work because sell-off panic if you own a certain percentage of it. Yeah, but I don't think I'm anywhere near that. It's a good point, Stregaheart. You're definitely on point with that. I don't think that's the problem. I think I went to go do the transaction, and then I wasn't logged in, and then I logged in, and it wasn't there. See, it has two separate like approvals. There it goes, and it wasn't there before, right? So I think that was the problem. Let's go to tokens. How do they not have the API for their own stablecoin? Like, it's Robinhood's own stablecoin on its own chain, and the API is not feeding what it's worth. I mean, if you have 12 USDG dollars, then you should have. That's weird. They're still new. Can't be too mad at them. Really, I'm mostly looking for this thing to dip hard here and then, I guess, go back in. I really wish some money would funnel over here. This is at 26K. This thing has been holding up actually pretty nicely. I just don't like this like shoulder, head, and shoulder that it's trying to make. That's no fun. And I need to be paying attention because somebody could have kicked me off. What is going on? All right, we're still in. And we're still haven't hit the jackpot yet. Yo, what are we talking about? Somebody hit 20K? Oh, hey, do you want... I thought he said, hey, Angela won 20K. And I was like, whoa. One guy in here in the chat was saying he paid off all his debt from this. And I was like, all right, y'all, you have my attention. Teases you, right? Where's Prime Minister? Go tell him I did the right thing. Where are you at? He wants that hoodie contract address. I don't even know how to do sophisticated stuff like that yet. And now it's falling back down. It was a good time to take profit. Let's move in here. I saw hoodie earlier. How many copycats of this coin do you think there is? Too many? That's weird. I didn't even get to pick one yet. Hoodie Jake, all of these different ones. Let's go back. Where was Hoodie at? Here it is. Hoodie had 16 million in it. He wanted the contract address. Let's send that over. Prime Minister's got to verify that this is legitimate. Should have told Prime Minister we were live earlier. And we're just chilling. If you're wondering what's going on, I probably say it too many times. We're just hanging out. 372. That is not the magic number. The magic number is 9999. And if I would have got that first sale, I would have been up like another $3 or $4. They got me. Let's see what's going on here. So what almost matters more, I guess we could zoom this in, right? Kind to squash it so we can see it looks like kind of cattier stuff there, shoulder, head and shoulder. Is these buys and sells, but we can get rid of some of these real small buys and sells. We just go with 100. And you can see a lot of people sell, 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 sell. Not huge, not super large amounts of money, like $400, you know, like another $500. It was like $1,000 sell off. Like, it wasn't a lot, but I've noticed that there's no way this is all the transactions here. Are people operating? Are the big players? They're probably private or something like that, so you can't see them. Because honestly, I'll see like $400 leave, and I'll see like $10,000 like drop. It's a big difference. Can this be it? This is the one. I could just say that over and over until it hits, or the internet just goes down. I don't know. 106. That is not the lucky number. It's hard for me to just sit on one thing like this, but I could. See what Prime Minister has to say. Yeah, Prime Minister. I don't know if you made it over here yet, but the hoodie one is cool, but like you said, not a lot of upside. I mean, there could be if it runs to 100 million, but it's already at like 20. It'd definitely be some nice X's, but we're looking for something more, a little more than that. There he is, Prime Minister. I was just talking about you. What's up? What's up? I'm trying to get this $166. That's where we are right now. You've been up there for a while. Nice. I know. I'm starting to get a little confident. Yo, Prime Minister, we hit earlier. I told you we hit 998, right? Well, just a minute ago on stream, we hit 997. So with the this is a question I have for you. With the random number generator, can it hit the same number multiple times, or like in a set of the mother load, does it like cancel the number each time? You get what I'm saying? Like if it hits 111, will it not hit 111 again until it's popped, or can it just hit the same number infinite amount of times? How exactly does that work? That's what I want to know. It would be cool to hit this live and then clip it and then use it on social media. That'd be pretty dope. If you're just rolling in, smash that like button. Welcome to Underground Crypto. We've done most of the show. We're just chilling now. I'm trying to get this free pot. I tell you, man, this is such a gem, Prime Minister. I was telling everybody earlier, like, I almost don't even want to tell people about this. Like, I do, but I don't. Like, I want to get a little bit of a bag first before I tell anybody. And can you buy Godel just like straight up on market? I assume you can, just because people must sell it. That was kind of a dumb question. I take that back. I answered my own question. I'm sure you can buy it somewhere. 330. Yeah, that was me looking up hoodie. And a lot of these are just counterfeits. I mean, a lot of these, they're just random counterfeits. I feel like there should be something where like the exact same name should be taken. Would that help against the vamps, Prime Minister, if like the name was taken? If somebody made a name and then that name was taken and nobody else could make it, it would make vamps more difficult, right? I feel like that's the type of infrastructure we need there. Go away. There we go. It's not a big enough pullback to buy some more, is it? Now we got a free bag of pooch. Doubled my $12, and I'm in there. Yo, look at this, Prime Minister. Robinhood's, oh, it finally did it. Okay. Before, it wasn't feeding the whatever API to tell it that the money was here. It was just like on their own chain. It wasn't showing. That's cool. I did the right thing. I knew you'd be proud of me. I had to let you know. Ah, so close, but it's not actually. It hits 999, then the round ends instantly. Yeah, you can market buy it. It's a store of value. Yeah, my question was more like, can it hit the same number multiple times? Like, it hit 997. Is it possible I could see it hit 997 again? Or does it, like, every time it hits a number, does it kind of cross that out until the bubble pops and then it starts over? Bro, we eating on Robinhood. I'm saying, I couldn't have picked, like, a better time, I feel like. I'm really feeling the like, alignment here. And I don't usually speak like that too much, right? But I'm on God timing. With the way Robinhood come out, a lot of people moving over there. A lot of focus there, not so much clutter. I know the clutter will move in quick. I mean, we were just looking at hoodie, but you get my point. If this is already looking cluttered, you got to imagine what pump.fun is. How many just graveyards of coins are there on pump.fun? If you're not on Robinhood, you're missing out. Yeah, the underground stream going to take you there. And we're going to be doing some focus. What I'm going to be doing Monday through Thursday, because Friday we do for free the members only stream. Monday through Thursday, when the show's over, then there will be a members only stream, even if it's quick. And that's where we're going to focus on a lot of the trench stuff, right? That's where we're going to focus on looking for coins on Robinhood, what's up, what's down, what we're flipping. We might do some of it during the stream. If, like, it's a way up, I'm not going to wait an hour and a half to sell when I'm up. But that's kind of where we're going to be normally, right? So if you're really interested in some of this trench stuff, getting in here, a project's different. I would show this project on a normal stream. But the members only is where we're going to kind of get deep in the trenches and do stuff like that, which I think will work out pretty well for Prime Minister, because it gets really late here, but it's more like middle of the day for you, I think. Yeah, random number. Okay, so it can hit anything. So early on Robinhood too. I know it's going to be amazing. We in a bear right now. Imagine bull and pump is getting vamped on Robinhood. Bull and pump is getting vamped on Robinhood. Yeah. They're just jerking people around over there. Not enough. Y'all live again. Say hello to UG. Yep. And shout out to, I believe it was Buckalot, who said that he got all his debt paid off with Godel. I don't know if that's when it ran up to $20, because this coin was like $20 before, guys. This is good stuff. Maybe we could hit a little higher. Or Prime Minister reminded me of Or. I didn't know what it was yesterday. I could not remember the name of the project, right? But Or was a very similar thing to this, and its coin ran up to like $1,500, I believe. So the potential here is pretty wild. Okay, so don't think it can't happen to you. I'm 5 shovels in, guys. If you're rolling in, yeah, your time is perfect. It just works out sometimes. Sometimes we get lucky. There's plenty of times my timing was not perfect, right? So while we're kind of cooking here, we'll let this one finish, and then we'll see what it hits, and then I'll kind of move on to something else. We wait for Or already priced out. Yeah, I'm not even trying to get into Or. And I don't know when I found it. It wasn't $1,500 a coin when I found it, I don't think. But if people, the thing is, if they set a standard and people really like this environment, this could absolutely blow up. And there's some people in here holding some bags. It's cool because you can click on them, and then you can actually go look right at their profile. Like, this dude's just chilling. He's got like 600 in here. How much does he has a little staked, but he has a nice bag of unrefined. He's got a nice little 300 bag. They're worth $2 a piece. If that thing goes, you know, if that thing goes to $20, like, he's gonna be 10x in his money right there. And who knows what they have in other wallets, right? Good stuff. So we're gonna be watching this. We'll be showing you how dreams can come true. I'm gonna pay off any of my debt with it. Yo, UG, you do the same thing I did. Stare at Rush, LOL. It's like, I'm not staring at it for it to hit. I'm staring at it because a couple of times, you know, I look back and all of a sudden, like, somebody else kicked me off, and I was like, whoa, I already am 5 shovels deep. which is decent for me. If I could hit this pool, it'd give me a lot of capital to mess around with this and the trenches and stuff. So this is like perfect. I feel like everybody's watching the fights. They're heavily distracted. It'd just be a really good time for me to snipe this and have some real capital to mess around with here. Some free capital to mess around with. That would be pretty dope. I love that you get dividends. Like, there's so many cool things for me to kind of brag on about this. Like, you buy shovels and you might be like, all right, the price goes up $1.50. You can do the math. I bought 5 shovels. They were slightly less, maybe $1.40, right? They go up the more people buy them. But the more people buy them, the more you get dividends off of them buying them, right? And so, are you going to get 100% of your money back? Not necessarily, but that's what this is for. Like, that's why you're a part of this. When it comes to the dividend, it's like, if I got 30-40% of my money spent on shovels back, I wouldn't be mad. At least you could get 0. You could get 0 of your money back. Like, that could have been a thing. Somebody was forward thinking here, and I like that. Yeah, bull comes, God'll gonna fly. Oh yeah, you can win, anyone can. Yep, exactly. And I like that element. Now, it might take 1 million rolls here for me to get it, but I guess I won't be sleeping. So I'll be up. I'll be up probably till you go to bed, Prime Minister. It's God's will, I guess. I feel like there's a typo in that, but I think I know what you mean. Anyways, the thing I want to do is come over here, right? Guide me. Oh, it's right here. I don't know why. The other day I was on here and I could not figure out how to just get on Robinhood Chain and like nothing but Robinhood Chain, right? Let's go to age. I don't want 27 days ago. That's not fun. I want, like, there we go, 37 minutes ago. Vlad the dog, that's probably a copycat. So guide me through this a little bit. How do I find who the dev is? Let's go with this one, Vlad the dog. Let's go take a look at Vlad the dog. How do I find who's the dev behind this? Now, of course, this heavily seems like a copycat. How has it already got 76,000 in it? I don't like that. Probably because it came out 36 minutes ago. Do we put $1 in it and try to double it? I don't know. It's pumping right now. We're on a 5-minute chart, an hour. Oh, that's right. It's only been around for 37 minutes. So, very interesting. We had rounds last for 3 days sometimes. Oh, you're crushing my spirits. 3 days? Now you're making me feel like there's a chance I'm not going to get it. Now I see why they're letting me sit on here. They're like, this guy, he still believes he's going to hit it. But I watched Why Not Me hit this earlier. Yeah, Bacala. Come on, Motherload, pop for the screens. I'm saying, and then I can clip it out of my video and we can put it on social media. It'd be pretty cool. But I don't know if I want people to even know about this. I'm doing myself a disservice, I feel like, streaming it. And I never get all safeguard on something like that. Look at that. We took profits at the top here. And I had a feeling it would be a top because it already had this this wick was already there. And I was like, yeah, that's the top. I bought at 63 down here. I guess I could leave that up there, right? We're 63. And the idea is pretty simple. You know, Stregaheart, you might want to follow along. When we double our money, we sell, and then I get my money back, and I have a free bag, a pooch. So if Pooch decides in the next 3 weeks that it wants to run up to, I don't know, a $10 million market cap, I'm gonna be up. And it was free, and I got my money back, and I can put my money into something else, right? So I think it's a crazy strat, right? So newer pairs, more risk. Go for older pairs like 1 day to 3 day. Makes you want to gatekeep. It does, man. You're solid for showing me this. I love this. Let's see. So he goes 1 to 3 days. So we went too intricate, right? This is probably going rug. 90K. I mean, everybody mad at ruggers, but let's just say this. You're a normal person, or maybe you live somewhere where American dollars or something is worth way more than normal, right? Like, you can't just buy, like, groceries with $100, but, like, you could buy groceries for, like, a month with $100. Like, and you launch a little coin here, and the next thing you know, there's 90,000, and you could take all of it, or a huge chunk of it. Come on. What person in that kind of position's not rugging on you? That's where it's hard. So, Prime Minister says we got to get to know our devs, right? All right, so here we are. Did I just mess it up? Yeah, I toggled it the wrong direction. So 1 hour, 13 hours. There's really not as many coins on here as I thought. I thought I'd be scrolling for a minute just to get to a day. So if you want to be early, I guess you start with some of these day ones. Seed coin. 1.5. We want something lower, right? So, okay, so 1 to 3 days, right? And then what about market cap? What is, like, when you're picking and you're going to go look at it, what's, like, too high? Like, if you see this one's at 1.5, are you like, that's too big already? It's already too many X's off the table. Is that how you feel? How do you feel about that? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Here we are. So that's exactly how you trade. Usually Asia carries them and they die by morning. Are you talking about the new coins? Avoid launches by Solana devs. Just in general, any Solana dev. I don't know how I would know that they were a Solana dev. That's the part that I'm still trying to learn. Maybe you have to know all the Solana devs. Maybe there's somewhere you can go cross-reference them, you know? Maybe, oh, look at this. This guy kicking me off with the shovels. What if he had just won? Be so blowed. Why is it not restarting? Come on. It's not restarting. What's going on? There it is. It does that. It kind of freezes up sometimes. Nah, we're going for it. You're not going to dog me on my own live stream like that. Mike, somebody put him in the chat. Let him know. Hey, stop doing that. We need to clip this. What's up, 3IP? I saw you hit this little $430, man. Good for you. Oh, he gonna start a war with me. All right, man. I hope you got some deep pockets. I just came up on $12. All right, I just came up on $12 on Robinhood Chain. I don't think you want this smoke. Okay, this is what we're doing. Or wait, did I never buy the shovel? I don't think I ever bought it. But we wait till 20 seconds. Yeah, if you bid on higher, you gotta give. Yeah, I gotta give you names. Very true. So when you say high market cap, like 1.5, obviously you gotta wait for a lot more profit. What do you normally try to get if it looks like a good project? You want something at like 20, 30,000 or lower or something? Yeah, sometimes PvP for rush, but that's how you win. I'm in it already. I've already kind of spent like too much. This guy's quick though. I don't really like that. I don't like how quick he is with it. He might even get back in before this round's over. He might just be tripping. You don't know, he could come in here with deep pockets. 826. I'm with the smoke though. I get a little amped when I'm on my own live stream right now. I wish one of the OGs would tell him to chill, but he looks like he's a rando name or something, so he might not even care. He might not respect the OGs. Being aggressive, yeah, man. The way I feel, I already put 7 shovels into this, like. But then again, you said it could go on for a day. At some point, I have to chill and just take the loss there. Sugar Heart says popcorn. Yeah, this might get aggressive. I might be in here. You wanted to watch Conor McGregor fight somebody. Watch me fight this person for leadership. Hopefully I scared him off, you know. Sometimes you gotta rustle some feathers. Why did my dividend on my shovels go to 4 cents though? What happened? We were at like 25 cents. Why'd it go down? I did not. Oh, does it claim them? When you, Prime Minister, when you buy a shovel, like another shovel, does it just wrap up the claiming of the dividends in yours already? That'd be a really cool feature, actually. I really rock with that. Let's go. We about to win right now. Nope. Nope. The hard part is when they start that nonsense, it's like then we come back and I might not notice for a minute. If it goes on for days, you'll make back what you put in dividend easily. Okay, that's very true. It's a great point. That is a great point. So the dividend only goes up usually when somebody buys a shovel. No, I didn't actually. Prime Minister, I didn't claim a dividend. I was up to like 24, but I bought 2 shovels since then, and I was wondering if does it wrap? Like when I bought a shovel, did it just claim my dividends? I definitely didn't claim dividends, and I had like 25 cents in there. No, it doesn't do that. I don't know. Maybe I messed it up. Maybe I did click it or something. You know what? I did think I was buying a shovel, and I might have clicked claim dividends. That makes sense because I bought a shovel and nothing happened. I think I might have just claimed dividends instead of buying a shovel. That maths out. That adds up. It rises as people buy. Yeah, I watched it. I was buying shovels. I bought like 2 shovels yesterday at like $2. I feel like I scared off the rando. All right. Maybe he doesn't know we're streaming. Maybe somebody got to hit him with the live link in the chat or something. Oh, you can't put links in the chat. He might not be in Telegram. Said I'll ask. All right. I'm almost there, though. You have to have a volume, like with the mining. You have to have a volume. I thought it was 1 Solana, which I was like, that's not going to be too hard. And then I could chat. It's 10 Solana. You have to have a volume of 10 Solana. I got 97 rounds left here of my regular mining. I don't know what I'm more bullish on, the mining or the rush. The rush is a rush, and I like that. So, yeah, if you go to view profile, it'll tell you, like, total deployed. So I'm almost halfway to being able to actually chat, which is cool. It won't be forever. Got to get in here and scrap with the locals. Some are bots. So not everyone is PvPing you is human. Sure. The thing is, like, if they were a bot, don't you think they'd keep going? Like, what kind of bot would be like, go in and buy 2 shovels and then give up and retreat? I'm just gonna keep on believing that I could hit this. 999. Let's go. And it's crazy that we hit 998 before I got on the stream. And we hit 997 while I was on the stream. And not winning is still not winning. So it doesn't really matter that it hit those, right? Yeah, it don't take long for 10 soul volume. Yeah, I'll probably be there in a day or two. I mean, I haven't even been going hard here at all. And we're already there, right? Like, we're already halfway. They give up sometimes. That's what it felt like. Every person who's like knocked me off so far had like a random username I'd never seen, and they only bought 1 shovel. That last guy, he bought 2 shovels, but then he was done. I'm in it. I'll burn $20 on shovels right now. Let's go. I'm already 7 shovels here, so that's like, I'm calculating them as $2 a shovel. It's not quite, so 14. It's like $10. Like $10 into it, but if you hit $170, I mean, $10, who cares? I guess unless you get in a real war and you're just like going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, that could get pretty crazy. If somebody came in and started doing that, I probably have to chill. I don't want to give my secrets away. Who knows? My ops could be watching the stream. I don't want to tell them something like, I'm not going to go past 10 shovels. And I'm not saying that because I will go past 10 shovels. But they might not know where I'm planning on not going past. I'm getting hyped. I really wish I could just have like Conor McGregor fighting in the corner. I guess technically I could do that. I don't know how YouTube feels about that. Next thing you know, YouTube's taking me down. He says, I should buy 20 shovels. It's not about how many shovels you buy, though, just so you know. Prime Minister says, you can win 5K. Seen a guy win big here. 5K, I'm in there. But how long did it take to get to 5K? My God, that one must have gone on for like 3 weeks, a month. All right, so we're in here. We're looking at small. I guess I need to go to market cap. It'd be a lot easier to shuffle here. And then just look. 1 day, 15K pooch. That looks like a copycat, right? That's got to be a copycat because pooch is much higher than that. Why don't they just stop people from making duplicates? That's the part I don't understand. It seems like the easiest way to stop copycats. It's so easy. Just get rid of the duplicates. I don't feel like Cash Cat Strat is gonna. I don't feel like a copycat that obvious is gonna take off, but I could be wrong. People are dumb. They do dumb things. Let's see. 1 day here we have Newt. Is that? Oh, he's a penguin. I kind of rock with that penguin. He's kind of cool looking. So then what? Then we click on it. It took days. Yeah, I bet. I got to get back here. Oh, 814. Losing is losing. It's still not winning. Let's see. Noxa is fixing this issue now. If they do, Pump Fund is in big trouble. I hope so. Like I said yesterday when we were looking at this other project that I'll pull up real quick, Boardwalk. And that's just kind of their thing. They're talking about these, like, things built into your launches that are going to really help lock liquidity and stuff like that. If we could fix the trenches, if we could fix these problems with meme coins in the bottom of the bear market, and these things are like removed or like heavily less risky going into the bull market, oh man, that could be a recipe for some crazy stuff. And that'll be cool because Prime Minister will have me through his boot camp. I'll be well trained by then, and I'll hopefully I'll be a pro by then. What can I say? Still trying to figure out why my stream keeps like free. It's like an ad will pop up and then it freezes on the ad. Very weird. Copycats and vamps are destroying the trenches. Yeah, and I'm sure they always have been. When have they not been destroying the trenches? What those vamps and stuff like that, that's what have kept me out the ruggers. That's what kept me out of the messing with any of that stuff, because I don't know how to know if somebody's a rugger or not, or a copycat coin. I'll get on there, like someone will be like, oh, this coin's hot, right? I'll see it in a Discord or something. And I'll get on there, it'll be like 16 of them. It'll be like 16 of the same coin, and they all look identical. And I'm just like, well, how in the world do I know which one of these coins is the right one to buy? And that was just too overwhelming. I just walk away at that point. We're up to $170 in this pool. All right. Getting all kinds of pump fund is very predatory, man. Projects got shut down trying to compete against them. Noxa is Robinhood main launch pad. This is a big battle happening. Hey, if they favor, all I got to say is whoever goes and favors the users is going to win. Whoever favors themselves and the ruggers and whatever money they get through all of that, they're going to lose. That's how it should go. If the market is really deciding and there isn't heavy manipulation, obviously there could be heavy manipulation. Look at that. The mining just dropped to 7, like out of nowhere. Some people just came in heavy. We were all the way back up to 20 something just, 30 minutes ago. I'm not going to get out. I got 92 rounds running. I don't know what I'm putting in every round. I think it's like 40 cents a round or something like that. If that mega load pops, I'll probably get $1. I don't actually know, but it felt like that when the Solana one popped. All right, a new one just started. Obviously, I didn't hit it. Yeah, it's crazy. And Robinhood sentiment is really good. People making fast money over here. Pump been a slaughter fest. I bet. I don't know why you would be over on pump.fun right now. I mean, if liquidity flows where the attention goes, why would you be over on pump.fun trying to do anything? Let's see, 4 hours ago. So one of them I'm not sure about here is this Newt. Let's check them out. You could teach me how to scan so that I can scan live. It's been around 1 day. Let's put it on a 4-hour chart. There's no need to put it on a 4-hour chart. What am I thinking? That looks like a rug, doesn't it? Does that look like a rug to you? I don't know. It went as high as like almost 400K and now it's back to 30. That doesn't seem real great. So people are buying though. They're taking a little nibble. Okay, shut off the miner. All right, let's shut it off. But what if the mother load hits? We're gonna hit stop. All right, we're gonna stop mining because we trust Prime Minister. He knows what's going on. And it just got too low. It got low earlier. It got to like 8, maybe like 7.5. But I didn't see it. I never saw it go this low before. We'll just focus on Rush right now. It's good. Keep all the attention over there. Everybody keep your TVs on. Keep watching the fights. And looks bad, that red candle. Yeah, that red candle is a little bit too red, too long. And it's 15 minutes. So this thing dumped for an hour straight. That's not good. But you did have a big shoulder, head, shoulder, kind of telling you shoulder, head, shoulder. I don't know how much patterns matter at this level, but I mean shoulder, head, shoulder. It kind of told you. And sometimes that measured move just starts to dump in these low liquidities. Maybe a lot of people saw that shoulder, head, and shoulder and was like, I am out of here. Come on, this is the one. I could say that every minute for the next, I don't know, foreseeable future. 67. Not always. Could have been a bundler dumping. Not sure what a bundler is. The Gato ML is worth almost 10K LOL. So no one cares about Two Soul and Rush. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm betting on. What I'm worried about is that Motherlode's going to pop. Then everybody's going to try to run over here into Rush. So I'm kind of hoping this Motherlode don't pop. Striggerheart says I care about Two Soul. I do because like if I could grab this little 170, bro, it'd give me so much liquidity to play around in here, like on the house. That would really get this going, you know. I realize now when Bacalot was talking about the Motherlode popping, he's probably meant for the mine. He doesn't know we're over here focused on the Rush, does he? Watch, I get out and then it's gonna slap. Where's the number? I like that even when you're over here, it shows who's on top and then it still shows the number that's generated. Like, that's pretty cool. All right, so we found out that Newt, he's not the one. They rugged. I'm assuming. I assume they rugged. 400,000 to 30,000 and it don't recover. That's not good. I don't know if I like looking at this by market cap more or not. This one's one coin can change your life. Isn't that like a copy coin? Is it a red flag if they like promoted it? Isn't that something a rugger would do? Like come in, make a copy and then promote it so you think it's the right one. He says, UG, make sure you kick your boy some soul if you win. All right, bro, I got you. I'll definitely throw you something. Why not? It's some free soul, and you put me on the game, so why not? I'm watching that mine rate, though. I hope it goes back down. 645. Also not winning. Just keep saying that. Still not winning. But I'm going to be. All right, let's see. 3 days, 1K join, change your life. That doesn't seem like the move. 1 day Lime Cat. Solana devs made that. I'm sure they did. I remember that. One coin can change your life. And there's a bunch of variations of the idea. So it sounds like a Solana dev just came over here and threw that up. Mary Min. That sounds weird. I don't know if that's a shout to something, right? Transactions is I don't know if that's a good sign or not. Debt dog. How about that debt dog? And a lot of these start getting higher much quick. Here's that one that was from Doji, who we don't trust. I know all the narratives on Sol, and these guys like to take Sol narratives to other chains to rug. Makes perfect sense. If it worked on one group of people, why wouldn't it work on a bunch of new people? And who knows how many people are running over here with money who are like me and never really been in the trenches. That coin been launched 1,000,000 times on Solana. It's a farm or rug. Still not winning. You got me looking at like super low coins. I'm just like, if it's not under 100,000, I don't even know if I want to mess with it. So let's go back to age because I feel like that's more helpful. Just scan Lime Cat, 35K. Probably not good. Let's look at that chart though. It's boosted. I don't know if that's good. It's on a dip right now. That's the other thing about the market cap. Like they could definitely be on dips. Hasn't been out that long. It's on a heavy dip. I don't know how to really know anything about these things, so there's that. Obviously, they have a Twitter website. Really sketches me out. Honestly, going to their Twitter sketches me out a hot bit. Yeah, transactions, buy and sells combined. Exactly. Yeah, many new people on Robinhood don't know these things. Exactly. They're going to get hurt. This looks like some sell-off, but it's not that much. I don't know. Maybe we could do like a combo thing here where you kind of weigh in on each one of these. Tell me what you think. Lime Cat, Solana narrative. Okay. Lime Cat is a Solana narrative. Thought Lime Cat would be... like, I don't know, the lime color of Robinhood. These are too big. There's Newt. I guess a lot of the ones that be really low are probably maybe already been rug pulled. Like Newt here. I mean, 71K could be good. Thing is, if they've been out for 2-3 days, you'd think they'd be higher. It's just sad when Lambo has 7.2 million, but Cash Kitten, come on, Cash Kitten should have 7.2 million. I only say that because I hold it. Hood Rat, Arrow. All right, I'm obviously not very good at this. Vlad Dog. I guess I gotta leave this to Prime Minister because I don't feel like I understand what I get it, the age and maybe the market cap for an entry, but I don't really know what the heck I'm doing. I'd rather follow like a developer, right? I'd rather like look for a developer who coins specifically. Said win burger, win shovel. Did it autocorrect a burger? Did I mention I was hungry? Lime Cat narrative, been done many times. I don't even know what Lime Cat's supposed to stand for. Is that like the Lyme disease your cat might bring you if he's an indoor-outdoor cat? Exactly, it makes sense. Just bad devs launching it. LOL, Lime Cat is perfect for Robinhood. It really is perfect for Robinhood. And I can't stand it anymore. I gotta take a leak real quick. I'll be right back. And we back again. What's up? What's up? Did I win? Did I do it? Did it happen? Looks like some people gave up that hash rate moving back up. I don't know why I'm calling it a hash rate, because I don't think it's a hash rate, but it's the mining. That motherload ain't happened yet, which is good, because I feel like if the motherload, if that pops, everybody's gonna try to run over here, and I want that. I need a little bit of time to work on this. Dang, I really need to trim my beard. Too many things to worry about in a day. Exactly, it makes sense. Just a bad dev launch. Yeah, perfect. Yep. Tanav, good coin. Still holding this. Sugarheart says, I like bonk until bonk isn't bonking. LOL. What's good? I don't know if maybe he's just asking where I went. Let's go look at bonk, because I mean bonk had those issues recently. I'm pretty sure they got taken over by Somali pirates. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, treasury drained of 20 million. I don't know how they only took 20 million. That's the part I don't know. They only took 20 million. Crazy. There's 352 million in their market cap. Why didn't they take 300? That would have been a story. Maybe they like bonk and they wanted to keep it, because they did also put themselves in charge of bonk at the same time. So there's that. Yeah, people giving up on that hash. Bacalat says, did or motherload pop? Makes sense that you get like cross people from or in this project. Come on, Cash Cat, you could do it. Cash Cat's been flat for like an hour. So funny, because we've ranged so much. This thing pumped for like what, 8 hours, and I couldn't tell. Could not tell. Does look like you're getting that shoulder, head, and shoulder. I'll still be looking for patterns, but if we could get back to 100, I'd be up real nice on that. 43, still winning. Yeah, look at me. I'm the bonker now. He knows the meme. I am the captain now. I shouldn't be eating live on stream. Probably sounds terrible in the microphone. 3 vamps on Cash Kitten. They must have really known it was a good idea. How do we get the word out that they're the frauds? There's got to be a way to publicly shame them. I don't even need to really look at the mine, because you know this chat is going to be going crazy when that motherload pops. What is it worth now? 8.9k. Almost 9k, bro. Yeah, they chasing that one. Imagine you come in and put a bunch of soul and you mine you mine by yourself, and you pick one block and you pick the perfect block. You'd be so paid. I mean, I don't know how you would do that, but you'd be paid. Yeah, all-time high was 100k for us, exactly. But here's a question. If Cash Kitten goes on for another month like this, 3 weeks, what is a long time for a coin like this, right? Like, it's just not going to happen. Like, if you watch it not get above like 60k for the next 3 weeks, do we get it? You probably won't give up, because I know you're in the Telegram, you're like a part of it, but like, do we give up? Do I give up? I don't know why I keep saying we. I don't know. Do I just sell whatever I have and move to the next thing? Usually people raid the socials with the correct token. There we go. We could start doing that. Set up bots. But can't they just set up bots and try to do the same thing to the legitimate project? Sounds a little crazy. Somebody need to get on here, go live. Tell them what the right token is. Don't look at me. I don't know if I'm the right man for that job. I'm not going to be the trench peace bringer. A bunch of people with a lot of money have it out for me at that point. What's Pooch doing? Keep meaning to look at this and I keep not looking at it. It dumped and then it got a little pump and then it kind of dumped again. Is this that cup and handle? I'm probably going to drive Prime Minister nuts with like trying to put patterns on all these things. It's going to be like, that's not how we do it in the trenches. That looks about right. It says we can go to 200K. I need it to dip really hard. Start doing all the things. Let's pull that Fibonacci. Let's pull that Fibonacci on the range here. I don't know what I just did, but it really threw me off, that's for sure. So we got 786. Let's mark that 786. In the 618, they don't have our magic numbers on here. That's not what I want to have. That 618. Then we can get rid of this colorful rainbow because that is annoying. There we go. Now we watching. Pooch is a runner, original, not a Solana dev. Says no time limit on tokens. It depends on when the devs give up, the community gives up, price goes stagnant completely, and then it's declared dead. But even still, tokens can always come back as a catalyst. Caught Pooch at 50K yesterday. Hey, I didn't do too bad then because I got in at 63, right in this region. I'm at 63, would have been here. So yeah. Can we get a pullback to, I don't know, do we have support and resistance? Like, not really. This was like a bit of a support and resistance flip. This was too, pretty much right here. So maybe we come back to like 105. Do I deploy my $12 back in? I don't know. 92, it's got a 9 in it. Could have won. It's the same, bro. Did it happen? Did it do it yet? Nope, didn't do it yet. 88 on the rush. These minutes are just flying by. I mean, it's like a good bad thing. People aren't in here buying shovels, running my dividends up, but at the same time, if they were in here buying shovels, I'd be competing with them. So all of that mixed into one. Really feel like we need to look at the 1 minute chart, but throw it on 5. We'll keep that 5 up. Come on, Cash Cat, you can do it. I'm on the 1 hour chart. Oof. 5 minute looking flat. Said, yeah, your entry was perfect. I don't know how it worked out like that, but it really did. And I doubled up. That was my first successful double. Now I doubled Cash Cow one time, but I was new. I didn't sell. What can I say? Ooh, can I start mining again? We're almost at 10%. I want to be a part of that motherload. Do we go ahead and claim all? We got about 2.4 Godel in that run there. I like it. The fees are low. It's easy to hop back in here. Hit all. Pretend like I know what I'm doing. This really confused me the other day because it was because of the rounds. Like I couldn't get loop to come on. I was like, why no loop? So what? We want to do like 0.002? Is that what we want to do? I wish it would just tell me what that is in USDT because I legit don't know. I don't know what that is. 2.5. So let's up the ante a little bit. We want to hit all blocks. All right. I must be missing something. It's not giving me the option to deploy here. All. There we go. It's because we were in between rounds. Because I don't have enough money. Oh, because that somehow changed our money. Bro, I'd be getting so lost. How come I can't? Why do you keep saying 0? 0. Oh, because you got to do like 0.0. All right. Why does it keep going back to 0? What's going on? All. No, we already had that on. This be messing me up every time. 0.002. 25 round. I think it's trying to say like you don't have that much. Yeah, that's what it's trying to say to me right now. It's like you ain't got it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what's in my wallet. Capital One. We'll do 15. I don't even have 15. I guess we gotta put another 0 in there, guys, to make it work. All right, now it says I don't even have that. Like, how bad are we down right now? So, I don't know. Maybe I don't want to deploy this Solana. Maybe I need it for shovels. For Rush. Well, I don't know what the last round was, but we win it. And you got to think, like, what is 0.002? It's like 30 cents. Pull it up right here in swaps. So, all right, we'll do 0.002 is 15 cents. So 5 is 19 cents. Now I wonder why I didn't win much when that Solana popped. I barely had anything in there. What's up with that? And how much do I even have in Sol right now? I got like 16 bucks. It's because I got too many rounds on. He says, no, that's too much. Don't do 0.002. Why is it too much? All right, we'll stop. We'll stop immediately. Prime Minister said, pump the brakes. You don't know what you're doing. 3 zeros and then a 2. That is what I'm doing. 0.0002. I'm just over here spending all the bread on transaction fees. 0.3 zeros, 0.302. All right. I don't know how that's the magic number, but I trust you. So we'll deploy about $6. And we're in there. And we got 132 rounds. I guess it's so you have a lot of rounds. So when I'm not hitting these big wins, I guess I have to remember you're putting 20 cents in a round, right? Like you're not going in $1. All right. Let's go back to the Rush, even though it's literally in the top corner. And at some point, I'm probably going to hop off because like we could sit here for the rest of eternity, which would be fun. But I'm going to see if my son maybe wants to watch the Conor McGregor fight. What is it? It's like free on Netflix, right? I used to watch a lot of UFC and stuff 10 years ago, 15 years ago. I don't really do that much anymore. I'm like, why couldn't that DeFi Maple story have done well? That would have been it right there. Did they just give me 200 coins? Oh yeah, that's right. Wow, that's crazy. I hit that upgrade where you could get like 200 coins when you chop down a tree, and it was like 1% chance, and I just hit it twice. That's fire. Now we needed to kick us out a bunch of carrot seeds. Y'all watched me plant these carrot seeds an hour ago. CCP, it's all right, we forgive you. Says, hi honey, I'm late. Man, UG Pooch just got CoinGecko. Does that mean I need to go put my $12 back in? Is that what you're trying to tell me? It's going to be at millions here very shortly. I'm playing, but that is also a real question. I do mean that wholeheartedly. I guess we'll run some rhubarb in here. I don't know if I can be planting sunflower seeds. That's like every 5 seconds. I ain't got time for that. Oh, there it is. We won. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, they got CoinGecko. All right. That makes me... Look at that. Just bounced so hard. We missed our entry and everything. Crazy. Is that the green light? Do I swap back in now? Max. All 12. I mean, I would be getting a better price than what I sold at. I think Pooch about to run. Blues Guy says, I love Flare Network. Let's go. I mean, I should be happy with the free bag that I have right here. I think this thing about to just run. I sold it at like 120. And now we're at 148. So I'm like, do I want to sell or do I want to buy back in higher than I sold? That just seems like the wrong thing to do. I'm going to need your guidance on this, Prime Minister. Good to see you, Blues Guy. Back again. I saw you earlier, but you back again. Why is this not moving? Makes me nervous when it's not moving. There we go. Volume about to spike. Make sure you take profits. Up to you. Up to you is... I'm looking to you, man. I'm like, I need you to guide me. What would you do? I got a free bag. So, I mean, if I 10x $100, am I going to care about that? Do you think we get a dip before it runs? Does the news of a CoinGecko listing travel fast? That's the stuff I don't really know. Just ride the wave up with your bag. Nah, don't buy that pump. Fair. See, that's why I need you to walk me down, walk me away from the ledge when I start acting crazy. We are 7 shovels in here. And I've got 7 cents in dividends. I really hope this thing doesn't go for days. But I mean, you look at this one, it went to 14.5 SOL. And it's kind of like, all right, it could go the distance. But look, plenty of them didn't. Look, this one never made it to 1 SOL. This one made it to 1 SOL. But you got a lot of 5, 6, 8, 5, like 5, 3. It feels like 2 could happen. 2 could definitely happen. What house song is this, UG? Let me tell you. It is City Skylines by Sumwave. SUM space wave. WAVE. And this is City Skylines. Are you enjoying this one? There we go. We're moving it to the top of our list here, since you like it. Come on, this is the one. Who would love to watch me say this is the one for I don't know, 48 hours straight. That'd be pretty funny. CoinGecko brings thousands of eyes and buyers from all over the world. Why you gotta say that as you walked me down from buying it, and then you say some crazy stuff like that? All jokes, right? I'm trying to make this fun, but for real though. I am happy with your strat though. Your strat is solid. Like I got my money back and I got a free bag. So I can't be mad about that. So do a lot of times you just go search ones that hit CoinGecko and then go check out who the devs are? Look, this flag is kind of playing out good. I would have loved to buy that 112 right there. That would have been kind of dope. And if I was paying attention, I probably would have bought it. Maybe that's not as low as I think, because I sold at... Was it 120? No, I sold higher than that. I sold like 140 something. Like 130, 140 is what I sold. I think. I could probably go see the transaction, but it's a lot of work. Still winning. Yo, these chickens are killing me. I cannot keep all these chickens fed. We're gonna have to sell off some of these chickens. They're just too much. 5, 6. So we need to get like this one to 5. There you go. He's 5. So let's sell him for 120. Oh, they have to be awake. They got me too. What's going on? Get me out of here. All right. Well, that's not gonna work. It just takes like way too much feed. Like it takes 17 hours to grow corn, and then you're telling me they're just gonna eat all the corn, 24 corn and 3 chickens? Bananas. Oh, he says this is not the one. Well, I'm very sorry. Because I completely messed up where we were in the queue. Oh, wait. City Skylines is still playing. Can we go back one? Is this it? All right. Tell me if this is the song that you enjoyed so much. Is this song terrible? The City Skylines that's playing, is it a terrible song? Should I just get it off the playlist? How bad do we not like it? CoinGecko is the final stop. I'm usually already in profits before CoinGecko hits, and not every token gets there. Okay. So you're already in profits. You're not selling when it hits CoinGecko, you're just already in profit. This song is called I Never Knew Duck Moi. Like duck, no space, duck, M-A-W, like moi. I think that's what they were going for sure. Oh, there we are, still winning. I'm hoping saying still winning every time is gonna like really manifest this happening. The fact that I've got to sit up there for that long and had such little competition, not trying to call that forward, but it's pretty dope. The mine still chugging along here. Tanav, oh, we're in profit. I bought off memory. It was just like a little less than 500k market cap. Tanav going. I guess at 100k, at 1 million, I will have doubled my $10. And then I guess I should probably take profits on. He says, yes, this song. This song is I Never Knew by Duckmaw. And I screenshotted it. And I will send it to you in chat. This is like the easiest thing to do here. When people ask about a specific song, I can screenshot it and then I can just go into like the main hangout and I can post it. I can't hear the song. All right. There's music playing. I can never hear the music, just for the record. I don't know what it does. All right, but we know that this song needs to be higher in the list. Oh, you know what's crazy? The other song that we start the show off with every day is Duck Moi. So maybe I need to go look at more Duck Moi songs. We got a greedy Solana dev named Superman. He launched Ansem token. He's running vamps on Robinhood. Wait. I thought Ansem was a good person. He launched Ansem token. So wait. The person who launched Ansem token wasn't Ansem? He tried to vamp Tanav too. He failed. Okay. I mean, you gotta try, right? That's life. Gotta try. So wait, did it turn out that Ansem token wasn't launched by Ansem? It's like a Scooby-Doo episode where they rip the mask off at the end, and it's not Ansem. It's a different dev. 19 members in our pool. Does it matter how many people are in our pool? Like, is that even relevant? Pooch looking like it's about to pop. So this coin was recently advertised on Dex Screener. So I guess I don't need to be scared of coins that are advertised. Liquidity is 35K. Is that locked liquidity? One thing I don't fully understand is, like, if you have 35K liquidity and 144 in market cap, like, isn't all the market? Well, no, I guess not. I don't know. I need to learn a little more about it. Yeah, this thing about to rip. I'll enjoy the ride. Oh, Ansem didn't launch anything. He got sent supply to endorse it. I hope he sold it on him. Just like when it pumped, just sold it on him, and then he could just say, I don't know what happened. I know it doesn't work like that on blockchain. Let's go here. Everything above 100. Yeah, somebody just bought like $2,500 worth of this coin. They're ready for this thing to moon. I guess my cup and handle is working out here. Looks like we're about to go to 200K. And my moon bag will definitely be more than doubled, that's for sure. I could use a good lick though. How come the prize pool went down? Because Solana went down? That makes sense. Solana dropped, didn't it? Alright guys, I have been streaming for 2.5 hours. Depends on the ads cost, 2K. So if devs pay, that's a good sign. That's true. They want it to go the distance, I guess. I like how they're called devs when, like, did they really develop anything? Or did they just, like, launch a coin? I'm going to hop off for the night. It's been a lot of fun. Prime Minister, you can find me in the DM. Obviously, anybody else can message me as well. Don't feel left out. We do have an exclusive hangout tab in the actual Discord. Maybe we need to start utilizing that. So I know if a few other people are interested, we'll move it instead of just me and Prime Minister chat. We'll move it to like the main hangout, but the exclusive main hangout that you need an invitation to. Thanks again for the live night, everyone. Absolutely, strike a heart. Thank you for being here, and I'll catch everybody on Monday. We'll see what's going on. I'll let you know. Definitely gonna let you know if I hit that jackpot. Even if it's just 2 SOL, it's a jackpot to me. I'll take that liquidity and I'll buy Pooch and we'll ride off into the sunset and get Lambos. All right, everybody. I'm just joking. See you Monday. Underground Crypto out.